Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be using Jawhead because his new skin has just been released. Smiley face. The great thing about Jawhead is that you can actually play him as a fighter or as a tank. He's pretty great in both roles. If you are certain that the enemies are doing a 1-3-1 formation because they either don't have a marksman or the marksman using retribution, which means he will definitely go to the middle lane. Then you can try to steal the red buff at the start of the game. By doing this, you'll be delaying their hyper carry farm by quite a lot, giving your team a huge advantage. My teammates are coming to the top lane, so I will try to not scare Yushan away. I'm going to wait for the right timing before engaging him. And thanks to my early steal, now their hyper carry, Yisong is quite on their farm. He's still at level 3, while I'm about to be level 4. That's how you create a much more advantageous situation right from the start of the game. Since the enemies are pushing the opposite lane, we are free to keep pushing this turret. We were able to destroy the turret extremely early, even without the help of our hyper carry. Taking this turret down so early will give us a huge advantage, especially with the way I'll be controlling this lane, which you will see later on. Since I'm quite fed at this point, instead of clearing the minion wave, I will take advantage of my level and farm and try to kill whoever is around the area. It's a good idea to use his first skill before ulting, this way you can deal more damage faster. Their hyper carry is nowhere to be found on the map, which means he's probably farming the jungle. If you can continuously shut down their hyper carry farm like that, then the whole idea of using the hyper carry strategy to gain more advantage over the enemies becomes obsolete. At this point, I can pretty much kill anyone in a 1v1 situation. So instead of just completely clearing the minion wave, I will just wait and see who shows up. The reason why I do this is because if I just keep pushing the lane, the enemy can gain free gold and experience. But if I just stay around the area like this, the enemy will be too scared to approach the lane, and if he does, I can just simply kill him. That's how you take maximum advantage of your early game advantage. Okay, now that the whole enemy team is in the opposite lane, now is the perfect time to push and take down their other turret as well. Although my teammates play this part extremely poorly. You can see that Hellcore is extremely far away from the fighting scene, but he decided to use the ult at that moment. He should have waited until he was a bit closer or just pushed the middle lane instead. Try to always make the smart decision instead of just reacting to what the enemies are doing. And if you want your teammates to improve their in-game decision, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, so my videos are being recommended to more new and inexperienced players. Smiley face. Since I managed to take down their second turret in the top lane, now my teammates have a lot more freedom to gank them when they step outside just a little bit from their base. If you manage to make a lot of smart, small decisions throughout the game, it is more efficient and better than just making one single big play.
Is Jawhead too strong for you?
All wonders.
Because I have used Lunox quite often in the past, I know that she will benefit from the blue buff way more than either Jawhead or Leomort. Remember, this is not an RPG game. The idea is to win the game. You want to do what is the best for the team. Just look at the map, the only lane they can farm now is the top lane. So instead of pushing it, I want to wait for the enemy to come out. But unfortunately, Lunox didn't know my intention.
Where's my mommy and daddy? Is Jawhead too strong for you?
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks.